I don't know if asking people anything else about what's going on in the town. I don't need to.
Good day, sir.
Good day, madam.
Mistress.
Nope.
Lucy Barrow, the alewife.
Red McWraith, the Banisher. Alewife, is it? I'd never have guessed from looking at you.
And what does an alewife look like, Mr. Banisher?
She's got you there.
Tell me about yourself, about your work.
What are you, the census taker? I'm Lucy Barrow. I'm earnest, proud, clever. I'm a widow of 41. My husband and I ran a tavern in England. I was the brains, he was... well, he was there. And if you call me Widow Barrow, I'll fetch my shears and dock your chestnuts.
What brought you to New Eden?
Freedom. Prosperity. The chance to watch good Puritan men drink till they are sick, even as they fill my purse. And chestnuts. I came for chestnuts.
Show me your wares.
Would you be interested in a trade at all?
What do you need?
I don't think I've seen copper or magnetite. Polypore. $16 each. I mean, we could buy a bunch. Buy 25. Was there something else we needed? Chris Moss is around. Oh, this one. We'll get 30. That might be good.
I'll take my leave of you for now.
Have a good day, sir.
School teacher.
The governor's speech was so inspiring. As always. A shame he was.
Ah, the famed and famous Banisher. The one and only Red McWraith.
Have we met?
I was at the meeting house. You've got guts. I like that.
Thank you very much.
Ooh, politeness. Gives me the shits. I'm Phoebe Walcott. I buy and sell. Now then, what's your pleasure?
Have you been trading in New Eden long?
Forever and a day, your Highlander Highness. I belong to this land, body and soul, and can no longer tell where I end and it begins.
Really?
Huh? Of course not. Don't be so gullible. Life makes more sense to the cynic. Sense of humour won't go amiss, neither. Folk here are too grim to notice how charming and funny I am. 8 years, if you must know. Of the third settlement, I was one of the first to arrive. And look how far we've come since.
May I see your wares?
I'm a shopkeeper, aren't I? Yes, you may see my wares.
Spirit points gained are increased by 30%, but manifestations cooldowns are... I don't know if I need this other stuff.
Till we meet again.
You mind your good self, do you?
So, I mean, the quest, we're supposed to go to God's Acre. Here. But most of the people I talk to? End the haunting of Caleb. So we gotta go to God's Acre, wherever that is. Could be down or over this way. Anybody tell me about God's Acre, I wonder? Anybody can tell me, can they? Have I been in here? Oh, you're Lemmy. Lammy. Whatever your name is. Go down. Try down, see where that takes us. Bing. No, don't work. Alright, guess we're leaving. This way. So this way we can go. We're gonna be fighting here, I bet. Oh yeah.
Can I join in too?
What? You did it all. What do you mean, can you join in? All right, let's see here. Interest there.
Easiest pie.
Nah, but you can't cook.
Is that? Just silver, huh?
Malice has been bound to this.
Alright, so we need unbounding, I believe. Oh, we need. Oh, that's right. We got to gather other materials for this. That's right.
Something has me. Wards. Much better.
Too far away, maybe. Okay, so we got one pieces that we need. A ward over there too. So there should be 2 more of those pieces around here before we can get. Chest. So here's one. Covenant Beach.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
There it is. Guess we should have tried to level our stuff up after I bought that stuff to do it to level up. Alright, so there it is. Else out here? Alright, let's take a peek inside. I lied. We're not going to take a peek inside. Oop. Maybe there's another way around? Oh, why do we have a torch back there? Freaking me out by doing that. I'm not missing anything over here, am I? Not gonna break. Not gonna break. Right, we can go back. In the cairn there. This way? Go. This one.
Unclean spirit, leave now.
Okay, I'm gonna get in the chest. A ring. Hypothesis. Punch damage 14. I'm currently wearing this as 12. Defeating an enemy with Antea increases the damage of your next rifle shot. I don't know, but the dodging is so much. I don't like the rifle damage on this. I like the punching damages more. But for me dodging, it would my punch damage would be much higher.
I feel something close.
is. Okay, so let's look at the map. Alright, so we gotta go back over this way. The lift, we can't go down. Oh, there's God's Acre. Going the wrong way. Reading maps is hard. There we go. God's Acre. Been to the dock? I don't think I have I?
Something's... Thoughts on Caleb?
You first, young man.
Talking to Caleb felt like talking to a group. I'm thinking possession.
Possession is plausible, but the clues are confusing. We jump to no conclusions. Instead, we gather proof.
Okay.
God's Acre?
God's Acre.
Oh, kind of far down. Here too. Oh, maybe up here. So we gotta get that drawbridge down. See if from here. I'm coming back up this way.
Yep.
Here we are. Let us find the graves of Alexander and Ruth, and whatever led Caleb acting so strange.
I think that was a... God, she can't move.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Is that it?
Is that a femur?
I think I see a patella.
Lovely. Grey robbers.
Yes, but what exactly were they stealing?
After they left a chest with stuff in it.
Ruth Watson. There's another grave beneath it.
What? Where'd you see that?
I'm right here, you know.
She is. Beef her up and it's awesome.
Decoys. To distract wayward specters. Rudimentary. Someone's had a little training.
If undertakers did this, they should find other work.
I doubt there's a job on Earth that suits whatever did this. Here did lie Alexander Watson.
Did Caleb take their bodies?
Someone did. And he's at the top of my list.
Well, they made quite the mess. Perhaps the decoys may show us the way.
Follow the path. Don't get too close.
I'll try.
Not sure. This path, maybe? Hey, Triple, how you doing?
This way. More of them. Can I join in too? That's what I was talking about when I said don't get too close.
Alright, we killed him. Long day at work, but better than those decoys. Yeah? I would hope so.
Piss off!
Demonology. I should have known.
Got... Is this going to solve the haunting? I'm assuming there's going to be... It's almost like a Reno, almost, it looks like. Let's see. Here?
Still impressive.
Second settlement. 1672 to 1677. The second settlement attempt in New Eden Valley reached the hills during the summer of 1672, vastly financed by the rich Blight family of Boston. The main goal of these new explorers was to mine the ore found 35 years before in the first settlers. It is during the second attempt that the first major construction efforts have been conducted. Fort Jericho was built to protect the mine and the miners in the hills. The large dock was also built in New Eden to welcome bigger boats destined to ship copper and goods to distant harbors. All these constructions were financed by Benjamin Blight, who had a fancy house, almost a manor which still exists, even if the abandoned nowadays, built nearby Fort Jericho to please his beloved wife, Ethel. For a few years, everything seemed alright for the settlers and the colony bloomed, but again the disaster struck. Apparently brought by the fuel bad air in the central swamp, which had widely grown, a deadly epidemic wiped out the second wave of settlers in a few months. According to my research, a hermit named Fear God Waterbury was living in the wilds and apparently tried to warn the settlers of the bad influence of the swamp, but he was not listened to. In 1677, the second settlement attempt had failed, and for a few years the valley was given back to the crows and the wolves, except for a few trappers who remained in the wilds. Poor Fear God Waterbury, who survived alone more years, and some isolated farmers who lived scattered by the sea. Contrary to the late hermit, I doubt the disease regularly hitting the valley of New Eden is of evil or malevolent nature. But of this, I am now certain. This valley is somewhat of the focal point of epidemics. No coincidence that the native tribes avoided it for such a long time. To stall the safe and persistent settlement of New Eden, people may have to drain that growing swamp. They're cautious about infections. So we killed the ghost of Fear God.
What in God's green hell is this?
Whoa.
Fight now, talk later.
Come back here!
Well, I did a decent amount of damage. Oh, hi!
Head to the rules, are we? There's more of them.
Oh!
Watch it. That harvester switched form.
Physical to spectral. They do that.
Enough! We're done. Then get back up. I'll get you eventually. Devil take.
All right,
A vicious scourge that despises the living.
Bigger
In these
mortis.
lands, what is a...
Manifestation damage. Outburst area effect size increased by 70%. That sucker on.
Prize indeed. Shrines now? With bones?
It's like Lady Blackwood's boudoir around here. Old emotions are trapped here.
Parchment. The aged parchment, smudged, discolored. which is written in annotated instructions of an incantation of the Lesser Pelagenesis, a powerful resurrection ritual.
What is this?
It's a chant.